From 3.0 to 4.0, how ready are you? You might wonder, what exactly is Industrial 4.0? For that, we have to go back to the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. The first Industrial Revolution is dated to be in the year of 1784, where we move from hands punning wool for textiles, to steam power spinning wheel and loom. The second revolution started with the use of a more effective power source, electricity. With electricity, mechanical machines have better evolved and the concept of mass production is then brought to life in this era. The third revolution is where most of us is still at. The third revolution is the age of automation. With the combination of electronic and IT, machines replaced human in simple, mundane and repetitive work tasks. In most cases, it increases the speed of production while keeping the cost of production low. So, what is Industrial 4.0 then? Currently, different experts have different opinion about it. Here at KIC, we would summarize it into two key factors: data and connectivity. So how much data are you getting from your line? Let's say you have a line running 24 hours with 8 hours shift arrangement, and you have a cycle time of 5 minutes per board. That means you are producing 96 board per shift, 288 boards per day. If you are taking profile once per shift, that is 1 profile per shift, 3 profile per day. 3 profile out of the 288 board produced, which is just only about 1% of your whole production. Let's say you are doing a step better, you are doing 1 profile per hour. That is 8 profile per shift, 24 profile per day. 24 profile out of the 288 board produced, which is just only about 8% of your whole production. How can you do better than that? You could do continuous profiling, which is 1 profile per board. 288 profile out of the 288 board produced, which is 100% of your whole production. But why is data, in this case, profiles, important to you? That is because, from data, you can have process control. Why is having control important? Let's just say, you are heading out for lunch. With data on the weather and the traffic on the road, you would know how to be prepared for your travel. Identify possible choke point in your planning, intervention. Identifying data characteristic and trend, to control. And then predict the trend. With sufficient data, you are then able to develop a digital twin. With a digital twin, you will then be able to run simulation. To be able to digitally run your production and identify actual choke point in your line, all without stopping your physical line. By now, you probably have a good idea why data is important, but what about connectivity? Why is it needed? One of the reasons is the data that you have already collected. To collect them, you need to have a place to store them. You might have to store them on multiple system or database. But what if you are able to store them all in a central system or database? You would have an easier time in sorting and finding which data that you want. You will then be able to redirect the time and effort to a more productive activity. Connectivity is also about bringing you the data collected at the current time. Not 1 hour later, not 1 minute later, but bring you the current information, right now. To enable you to make the most suitable intervention decision, with the most lead time ahead. That is where connectivity really matters. With data and connectivity, you then can increase production time and reducing your downtime. But, is 1 board 1 profile even possible? Yes. For both reflow and wave, KIC have the solution for your needs. Tested and trusted solution to enhance your production, improving your production while reducing the manpower, to gain process transparency, to take control of your process and management efficiencies. Bringing information to who needs it, where and when needed. Giving your customer the satisfaction that they need. Follow us at our social media platform and you can contact us at any of our offices worldwide. Hope to see you soon.